This is the Phillies Postcast, your instant game reaction for the Philadelphia Phillies. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Welcome into this edition of Locked On Phillies Postcast. My name is Mark Farzetta. The Phillies complete the sweep of the Texas Rangers. It's their first sweep since they swept the Toronto Blue Jays back on June 13th through the 15th. Let the city celebrate. Well, the last time we spoke, okay, so I had the weekend off for the most part. I was able to make it back in time to do the postcast, watch the game, and do the postcast today. Thank you for the well wishes. I did check the chat before I hit go on the show. I was away for my mother-in-law's 80th birthday. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. All the family got together. It was like 50, 60 people. It was amazing. It was great. So I had to take the last 2 days off, go down to Baltimore, celebrate that. It was a great time. And I couldn't say exactly what I was doing because it was a surprise birthday party. So thanks to the people that said they missed the show over the last 2 days. But I'm back, baby. I'm back. And what a game to come back to. First off, what a series to come back to. Have the ability here to complete the sweep. And as we talked about last week, it was a matter of, well, geez, the Phillies were up on the Red Sox 2-0, can't complete it. The Yankees 2-0, can't complete it. Just running into trouble time after time when it came to try to complete the sweep. And this time, they do it. And really, Zack Wheeler did not look like he had his best stuff. 5 innings, 2 runs, not all that mad. It could have been another one if it wasn't for Harrison Bader's amazing catch in center, well, right center field. That was incredible. But the velo today was certainly down for Zack Wheeler. So I love the idea. They said, okay, a little shoulder soreness. Why don't you take it easy? They gave him another couple of days off. Ended up being about 7 or 8 days between starts here officially, depending on how you want to count it. And he looked like a guy that was just getting his bearings back, but still a guy getting his bearings back, albeit not the best lineup in baseball that he was going up against today by any means. But 83 pitches, 7 strikeouts still, only 2 runs allowed. I'll take it from Zack Wheeler, so that was great to see. Also, great to see some small ball throughout the game today from your Philadelphia Phillies. Some sac flies, little sac bunt, little stolen base, a little thing like that. It helps you from time to time, so that was great to see. And, yes, you did get the big home run by Edmundo Sosa in this one also. But I felt like the Phillies checked every box they needed to check in this particular game. They checked it today. So nothing but good things when you look at this Phillies game today. Also, the fact that the New York Mets not just lost, but blew a 5-0 lead to the Brook Crew. That just makes it chef's kiss. Even better. Even better. Oh, man. It's so great to be back. I missed you guys, too, over the last 2 days. And there's some great games there as well. I was following down there in Baltimore, watching the games on my phone and all that stuff, as they say down there in Baltimore, on your phone. So, yeah, having myself a good time. All right, let's get into it with 3 big things. First and foremost, let's kick it off with our...
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
I'm going to go here. Edmundo Sosa, this is what happened. You're trailing in this game 2-1. Bryce Harper had already got you the RBI double to get your first run of the game, so you get 1 back for Zack Wheeler. Good. Edmundo Sosa comes in there then with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. He gets an 0-2 slider. He's down in the count already to Corbin, and he tees off on this one, 403 feet to left field. Now you got yourself a tie ball game. This moment, by the way, is also going to be our...
Time to reveal where the game was won or lost. It's the turning point.
It's also the turning point of the game because this is the moment where you felt like, okay, they got this. There are a couple of great defensive plays made earlier in the ball game. Langford made a great defensive play in center field, and in the same inning, Garcia came in to make a great catch. A ball that he came in on right behind first base almost in shallow right field on Nick Castellanos, where he got the ball with his mitt, bounced off the mitt, up in the air, off his head, down towards the ground before he swooped in with his hand to bare hand the catch. So mitt to head to bare hand is how he made the catch. So you just think, all right, maybe today's not the Phillies' day. Maybe not for hitting, but still 4 runs, I'll take 4 runs. But when Edmundo Sosa hit that home run, you went, oh, things could go the direction of the Phillies. And then how hard did it turn? Sharp right turn. Sosa gets the home run again, 0-2 to Corbin. He tattoos that ball, a slider hanging up in the zone. He turns on it. Then Bryson Stott gets a base knock. Stott steals second base. They got a runner in scoring position with still just 1 out in a tie ball game, 2-2 in the 5th inning. And Weston Wilson. Nice to see you, Weston. Weston Wilson comes up there with the RBI single to center field, and Stott scores easily. Then after that, Trea Turner gets a walk on 4 pitches. Corbin goes out. Milner comes in, and it's just unfair. Every time Bryce Harper faces Hobie Milner, it's just not fair. It's just not nice. He is the absolute, and there's a lot of kryptonite, unfortunately, going around recently with Bryce Harper, but nobody more so than Hobie Milner. So that's the way that Hobie Milner, so that's the way that went down. He strikes out on a sinker in, and that was ugly. But anyway, that was the turning point of the game, the Weston Wilson and Edmundo Sosa home run. Most totally, that puts you in front 3-2. And then, oh my goodness. How about this? Small ball. I can't believe it. 9th inning. Harrison Bader gets plunked. A cutter, 89 miles per hour in the ribs. Takes first base. Edmundo Sosa goes up there, lays down a beautiful sac bunt despite Phil Maton's inability to actually throw a strike. He finally does. And Sosa lays down a perfect sacrifice bunt. Gets Bader to second base. Now you got a runner in scoring position. Stott gets the single to left field. Unfortunately, well, Bader wasn't going to score on that anyway, but he still had to hold up for it. But anyway, so you have first and third with 1 out. Brandon Marsh, bang, bang, boom, gets the sac fly RBI to left field for the Phillies, getting that insurance run. And then your man, Jhoan Duran, comes in for his 20th save of the season. Just like that. Phillies get the victory. He gets his 20th save. Edmundo Sosa gets the home run. Bryson Stott stays red hot. Coming into today, Bryson Stott, it's so weird. I've been waiting for him to get above 240 as a hitter. And when I'm watching these games on the road, or when I'm watching these games when I'm on the road, like I'm still watching the game, even though I can't do the postcast. But people are asking me about Bryson Stott. What do you think about Bryson Stott? I'm like, I love Bryson Stott. It's just like he just does everything you want a baseball player to do except produce. He very rarely produces, unfortunately. Came out hitting like 314 in the month of April. He was great. And then all of a sudden, crash. And now he, over the last 2 weeks, is hitting 333. And in a limited time, I believe now it's 20 at bats in the month of August. The first 10 days, hitting like 400. Yeah, I'll take it. So all that really felt great to watch all that come through, especially in that 9th inning with the Phillies manufacturing some of that small ball. Bryson Stott getting another hit, and then the Phillies able to get another run across the plate. Also, one piece of offense I didn't even mention yet was Bryce Harper did get that. I did mention the RBI double, but just the way that one went, he had Trea Turner lead off with a 4-pitch walk, his first walk of the game. Then Schwarber goes down, unfortunately, looking at a sinker down and in. Then Harper gets a first pitch, I think it was a first pitch sinker and turns on that one, just ropes it into the right field corner. He gets the second on that one. Turner scores all the way from first base with a beautiful head first slide. So all great things for your Phillies today. And yeah, the fact that the Mets also blew a 5-0 lead to the Brewers. Lost, bottom of the 9th inning. Isaac Connors, I believe it was, hit the home run. Isaac Collins hit the home run in the bottom of the 9th inning there for the Brewers to get away with the victory. It's a beautiful thing. All right, when we come back, we're going to take your comments on this one. Oh, well, how dare I? One more.
This is what you'll be talking about.
What you're going to be talking about tomorrow is the fact that the Phillies completed the sweep. Finally! And I know some people commented on the show the other day about, if you win two out of 3 every series, you're a really good baseball team. Yes, thank you. You know what else? If you're undefeated all year, you're a really good baseball team too. So what are you telling me, okay? Not that I'm expecting the Phillies to go undefeated, but I'm just expecting the Phillies who are a good baseball team, a really good baseball team. I'm expecting them, when they go up 2-0 in a series, close it out maybe more than once every 2 months. That's the bigger point to all of it. Thank you for the math problem, though. We'll be talking about them actually completing the sweep, breaking out the Bromes against the Rangers. All right, when we come back, we're going to take your comments on this game. We'll also talk a little bit more about Zack Wheeler and what he had going for himself today. Also, during the postcast, I am monitoring social media to see if anything else comes out regarding Zack Wheeler and just how he was feeling after the game, see if anybody puts anything out there regarding Rob Thompson's comments after the game. Talk about that and more when we return. This is Locked On Phillies postcast on the Locked On Phillies YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Back after this. You guys have heard me talking about Game Day Hue. Check out Game Day Hue. You know, sometimes you don't want to have the logo, right, of your favorite sports team. Sometimes you just want to be able to fly the flag in terms of the colors when it comes to your favorite sports teams. That's what Game Day Hue provides. Game Day Hue makes clean, no logo gear with team-inspired colors for every pro and college fan base. It's all about letting your colors speak for you. No giant logos, just smart, versatile style that works on game day, just like it works on the golf course maybe, or like it might work in the office. Always wear your team's colors. And right now, you can get 15% off with promo code MLB15 at GameDayHue.com. That's GameDayHue, HUE.com. The code even stacks on bundled deals, so now's the time to load up. Let your colors talk because colors speak louder than words. That's GameDayHue.com, HUE, GameDayHue.com, promo code MLB15. And how about the great people at FanDuel? August 26th, officially FanDuel Futures Day, a brand new holiday for football fans who live for bold predictions and preseason hunches. For the first 24 hours, FanDuel is giving you deals on NFL season predictions. So whether you're calling for your MVP, whether you're eyeing a long shot division winner, or ready to crown your Super Bowl champ before week one even kicks off, this is your moment. FanDuel Futures Day. So take a flyer on the MVP. Now, you can crown your champion early in the month of August. Eagles, Saquon Barkley. Yeah, let's just tee that up, okay? You can also talk about a parlay in your division as well. Visit FanDuel app today to start planning your futures bets now, because Futures Day is one day and one day only. FanDuel, play your game. Looking at Zack Wheeler's numbers on today, if you go through just the box score, you look at it and you go, okay, well, why didn't we see a little bit more from Zack Wheeler in terms of more than 83 pitches, more than 5 innings? Why didn't we see him go a little bit longer than that, especially after he was on so much rest? Why, oh, why? Well, I'll tell you why. It's the shoulder soreness. We should all know that by now. I have no issue whatsoever with him being pulled after 5 innings. Tanner Banks, good hustle to you. Matt Strahm, way to be. Ryan Kerkering, phenomenal. Jhoan Duran, amazing. I gave him a hit, though, so he's struggling a little bit. But all in all, when you look at the numbers from Zack Wheeler tonight, 83 pitches, 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, and gave up 1 home run. And yes, it could have very easily have been 2 home runs if it wasn't for Harrison Bader's great defense. But now's the time. If you have the opportunity, especially with as hot as your bullpen has been as of late, yeah, and he's already complaining to he's telling me he's got shoulder soreness. I'm fine with this. Thank you for 5 innings of 2-run baseball. Getting 7 outs on your own, by the way, by way of the punch out. The splitter for him today, I thought looked fantastic. I thought that was his best pitch today. The velocity on the sinker, cutter, that seemed to be down a mile per hour or 2. When he threw his first pitch of the day, I want to say I think that was a sinker, or no, it was a fastball, straight fastball, 84 miles per hour. And I went, not great. not the Zack Wheeler that we know and love. But coming off the shoulder soreness, coming off essentially 8 days between starts, yeah, dude, just you do your thing. Whatever you need to do to get back into the swing of things, you get back into the swing of things. So I'll take this and think it's a great thing to build on. It's a great thing to build on for now. Again, 5 innings, 2 runs, bottom line with 7 Ks, 83 pitches. Yeah, if you can get them out of a game and save some of them, save some of that ammo, save some of those bullets for the postseason, then by all means, have at it. Especially again that you're 5.5 games up on the Mets. But did I mention it yet? Blew a 5-run lead, 5-0 lead, as a matter of fact. That's fun. Oh, they also got swept because they suck. Anyway, all right. As far as the lineup goes, let's take a look at that as well. Here's what I love about this. Yesterday and today, bottom of the lineup coming up big again. Edmundo Sosa with the hit. Bryson Stott, another 2 base knocks, 442 on the season now. And again, the average over the last 2 weeks now, I think, has just been bumped up to 345, something like that. Wilson got you a base knock today. Harper did get a hit. JT Realmuto came up with a couple of hits. Nick Castellanos struggling. As you see that average. Look, he goes 0 for 4. 261 average. I'm always the guy to remind you that he usually just hits 275. A little bit below that. now. You want to see that bump back up in the not too distant future. So we'll get into that. So that's the way it looked as far as your lineup went. Let's get into the chat check. I missed you, wonderful people. What's going on here? Jess Patrick 2. What's going on? Who thought powder blue was a good color for the Texas Rangers? I didn't know it, but I go, okay, good for you guys. Bader robbed Seager the home run after botching it earlier in the game. What did it? Oh, yeah, that was a rough one. The play between him and Stott. That was a weird one. What was that? Was that the first? It was the first inning. So Peterson gets the 2-run home run. Jock Peterson gets the 2-run home run. 3-1 cutter down in the zone, and he turned on that one. Pulled it. 2-0 Texas Rangers. But then Garcia steps up and hits that blooper between second and center. And watching it live and then replay, it looked like nobody called it. And if you're Harrison Bader, you got to be screaming, mine, 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 mine. I got it, whatever. And if you're Bryson Stott and you're going back on it, you got to be watching for the center fielder, especially if the center fielder is built like a cannonball in Harrison Bader. You got to be looking out for that. So no communication. Like, here's the thing. I heard during the broadcast, I think it was Ben Davis said, you got to have better communication than that. I'm like, how about communication? It didn't look like there was any communication there whatsoever. So that was bad. Then Langford came up and they flew out to center field. Bader got on that one. But, yeah, the robbing of the home run from Seager for the second out of the fifth inning was great. And I'll tell you something else that was great. Bryce Harper in that fifth inning for the third out of the inning after Bader robbed the home run, Harper got caught going after a grounder that he shouldn't have gone after and had to hustle back to first base. Stott was in the right place, right time, fielded it perfectly, and then as much as you could fire a seed from second to first base, he does just that. And they were able to get the out. It was originally called safe. They overturned it, and he was out. Simeon that one. Yeah, Simeon on that one. So, some amazing defense, really, in that inning in total. Morgan, hello. Brandon Marsh is just a badass. Put that guy on a bike. He might already have one. Brewers over the Mets. Hell yeah. We can talk now. Sweep complete. There we go. Mark K. Missed this last 2 days. Thank you, Mark K. Appreciate you. Just Patrick 2. Remember the Phillies had not won versus the Rangers in Texas since 2014. That's bad. Doubling nice. The Mets got swept. Seabrook, how about 2 sacrifices, 1 inning? Producing a cushion for the boys. It is pretty amazing. Bam Man 100, I think and hope the downtick in velo was a deliberate start to help Wheels with his command. I hope so. Let me, while I'm thinking of this, oh, of course, I'm an idiot, and I went back to the last time they swept anybody. You fool. But the velo for Wheels looked the same throughout the game. I was waiting for like a 96 or 97 mile per hour fastball, and I don't think I ever saw that tonight from him. I just want to double-check what he did in the fifth inning there. 93 mile per hour fastball, 93 mile per hour fastball, 93 mile per hour fastball. Sinker 93. Yeah. Oh, it was a fastball at 94. So, yeah, 94 miles per hour. Yeah, his first pitch fastball to this first pitch of the game was 94 miles per hour. So, yeah, we're used to a little bit more than that from Wheels. But, hey, take it easy, man. Carl, what's going on? I am interested to see what the bullpen is like when they have 3 to 4 of these games in a row. Yeah, me too. Keep on testing them. Keep on testing them. $83 pitches through 5 innings is a lot for Zack Wheeler. You are right. I agree with that. Bam, Jhoan Duran shuts the door. Phillies, Hesley blows the lead for the Mets. Was it Helsley? Jeez. Helsley? That's how you say that. He blew the lead, and then Diaz, I think, gave up the home run to seal the deal in the ninth. That's a shame. Casty could use another day. I agree with that, Carl. I wouldn't mind seeing Kepler get back in there. Let's party. 3 of those, you mean the attempted sweeps, the near sweeps? Yeah, I know. That's the thing that bothered me. Red Sox, Yankees, and then I'm forgetting the most recent one. The Orioles. U.S. they received Boa fan. Hell yeah, thank you. Philly fan 07. Philly was Wheeler was okay today. I absolutely agree. Wait, what? Brian killing it, Weber. Hello. Every hitter goes through a slump. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I'm not losing my mind over it. Wait, Farzi, guess who's second on the team in batting average? Brandon Marsh, and only by like 7 percentage points. I figured he was getting up there because Turner went through. I mean, talk about guys going through slumps. Turner went through his slump, and now he's getting on the better side of that, which is great to see. I just had it up. Here it is. I'm going to take you down there, Joseph. Marsh at 276. Well, yeah, Turner at 282. And how about JT Real Muto, by the way? How hot has he been as of late? That's great to see. You love it. You love every second of it. And also, I feel good just for Weston Wilson's confidence to go up there and be able to get an RBI base knock as well. If the Phillies are going to depend on him at all down the stretch, and it looks like they are as of right now. We'll still wait to see what happens in 5 days with Justin Crawford down in the minors. Man, Sosa, Connor, man, Sosa and these 7 and 9 hole hitters, boy, are looking good guys. Boy, are looking good guys and gals. Yeah. Seems like ever since the complete game against the Reds, possibly. But I have no idea with. I have no problem with him getting a break, him getting rest. I'm fine with that. Colton Berge. Hey, Mets, you can keep losing, please, and thank you. I do get wild Bader Dykstra vibes. I get wild Dykstra vibes from Bader. I absolutely do. But I also agree that Dykstra is a much better ball player. I don't think that really is much debate. But one guy can just look like another guy, like remind you of another player without having the talent, you know. But he's still a good ball player. I'm not saying it's saying a guy isn't Lenny Dykstra isn't a knock on him. There was only one Lenny, as we know. Yeah, Johnson Wall, I'm with you. I thought the fly ball that landed in front of Bader, Stott should have not gone out that far. I feel like it kind of distracted Bader, or maybe he thought Stott was going to get it. Yeah, look, when I played the game, okay, when I was in Little League, all right, no, a little higher than that. But anyway, I was an outfielder. I hated when the infielders tried to come into your territory. It's like, dude, I'm coming in on the ball. Don't even just get out of my way. Just get out of my way. This doesn't end well for you. It doesn't end well for you. It doesn't end well for the team. Just get out of the way. Stott did what he was supposed to. He didn't know if Bader was going to be able to come in and make that play. Bader is the center fielder. You got to mine. I got it. Mine. Any of the above, any of those three. I think you would have recorded that out. I feel like I just provided every option there. But here's what doesn't work. Thank you. They went option 4 there, and it obviously dropped. Go Sixers. What's going on? Crawford, I'm Tommy Shrove. I'm waiting for Crawford to get up here. I'm fine with that. Let's make that happen. Big Duck energy. Crawford, Rojas, Bader. Same real. Never mind. Thanks everybody in the chat. There we go. Timothy B. Hey, Farzan, nice sweep for the boys. Let's keep it going. Hell yeah. David Robertson will get his chance. Absolutely. Thank you. Duran is a beast. Duran better than Diaz. Hell yeah. 1,000% agree with that. There you go, Steven Garrison. I believe this is our year. That's the way you got to think. Thanks everybody in the chat. I did miss you. I missed you most humbly. Phillies now continue this 10-game road trip. A win tomorrow in game 1 against the Cincinnati Reds means that the Phillies will be 20 games over 500. 20 games over 500. Does that sound good to you? Oh, it sounds great to me. Phillies got 3 in Cincinnati before 4 in Washington. And then they keep rolling, man. They don't have an off day for a minute here. Then they got the Mariners for 3, and then they got the Nationals for 3 again. And then the New York Mets and Atlanta Braves at the end of the month. Bang, bang, boom. So tomorrow, Walker will go against Abbott. Taijuan Walker will get the start against Andrew Abbott, left-handed 26-year-old pitcher. He is coming off start against Chicago Cubs. 4 earned runs, 7 hits, 6 2/3. He's got a 2.34 ERA on the season, 8-2, having himself a very good year. He'll be opposed by Taijuan Walker, who is having himself a very good year again as a starting pitcher, which is nice to see for Taijuan Walker. Then you see Suarez and Sanchez go in that series before Luzardo, Wheeler again, then Walker and Suarez again against the Washington Nationals in D.C. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe on the Locked On Phillies YouTube channel. Also, while you're at it, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Locked On Sixers YouTube channel, Locked On 76ers YouTube channel. Keith Pompey and I have you covered 5 days a week for 30 minutes of hardcore Sixer content. And then also Locked On Eagles as well while you're at it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Back with you guys tomorrow, following what we hope is a win over the Cincinnati Reds and putting the Phillies 20 games over 500. Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of your night. Great to be back. I legit missed each and every one of you. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.